After 16 months in office, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. has finally found someone he could trust and hand over the reins of the Department of Agriculture that has been stuck in idle over issues of climate change, hoarding, agricultural smuggling, and a marginalized farming sector needing government help. Still, his choice has sat well with legislators from both houses of Congress, as we hear more from our Kenneth Paciente.
Businessman Francisco Tiu Laurel took his oath of office today as the new Agriculture Secretary. According to the President, it is time to appoint a leader for the Department of Agriculture who will regularly manage the agency. He has confidence that Laurel will handle the position well, especially considering his knowledge in the field of agriculture.
The reason for the timing is that now we are confident, Secretary Kiko and I are confident that we have a fair understanding, a good understanding of what it is that needs to be done. What are the problems?
Before Laurel, President Marcos Jr. himself served as concurrent Agriculture Secretary. He believes that agriculture sector has serious issues that only the President could address.
I suppose moral suasion of a president was necessary for us to be able to figure out, and it really was. Agriculture is a much more complicated thing than most people understand. But we have come to that point where we have a very good idea of where the problems lie, and what we need to do to solve those problems.
But now that the responsibility has been passed on to the new official, Laurel assured to continue what the President started and promised to do his job well. According to Laurel, he will strive to maintain abundant harvests, promote the modernization of the agriculture sector, and ensure the welfare of farmers.
Malapit sa puso ko ang mga kapatid nating magsasaka at mangingisda dahil personal kong natunghayan ang mga hirap at pangarap nila. Asahan po ninyong laging bukas ang aking tanggapan para sa inyong lahat.
The Secretary is also ready to listen to the concerns of farmers and request support to implement plans aimed at improving the agriculture sector in the country. The President also instructed the new Secretary to address the high prices of agricultural products.
Trying grain control of the prices of all the agricultural commodities that are going up. At tinatamaan tayo ng, yun na nga, yung napag-usapan ko, climate change. Alam nyo na lahat yung swine flu, alam nyo na lahat yung avian flu na tumatama sa atin. Kaya yan, ang una natin in the immediate term, hindi lang short term, kundi in the immediate term, kailangan natin makakontrol at tignan kung paano natin gagawin. At the same time, kasabay nito is the longer term, yung production at saka cost of production, mechanization, lahat ng mga bagay na yan.
House Speaker Martin Romualdez asserts that Laurel can utilize his extensive experience and knowledge from the private sector in leading the Department of Agriculture. For House Majority Leader Manix Dalipe, it is really important to have fundamental knowledge about the agriculture sector, so the House is more than ready to collaborate with Laurel. As for Agri-Party List Representative Wilbert Lee, the direction that President Marcos started in the DA is promising, and he hopes it will continue smoothly under Secretary Laurel. Senate President Pig Zubiri is pleased the DA now has a secretary who will focus on it without distractions. It's also time to allow corporations to invest in the sector, especially in mechanization and scaling up, which the Secretary has experience in, according to Senator Win Gatchalian. Senator Coco Pimentel says that Laurel's success as a businessman in the fishing sector underscores his knowledge of agricultural issues. Senator Pose encourages the chief to take the President's warning about smugglers, hoarders, and price fixers seriously. Escudero also praises the President for choosing Laurel as Secretary, highlighting his seriousness and hard work. Laurel graduated from the University of Santo Tomas with a degree in computer science. Kenneth Paciente for The Nation.